Good evening, traders. This is Vishal, and you're watching Nifty and Bank Nifty short-term view. If you remember in my previous video, which I shared with all of you a couple of days back, and probably that time Nifty was trading somewhere around 18,717 or 18, I'd clearly mentioned that the chances of going Nifty higher is very, very high if 18,550, 18,540 is not surpassed on the downside. And from that level of 18,718, we saw almost that we tested 18,793, 794. Now, once the desirable level was tested, if you check properly, there was a negative divergence in two different time frames. Now, I have converted the line chart in the hourly time frame chart and even in the daily time frame chart. So you can see there is a triple negative divergence in RSI in the daily time frame chart. All right, you can see the divergence over here, and in the hourly time frame chart we have a negative divergence between price and RSI again. So this was certainly not a very good sign. And what happened was is in front of us Nifty has closed almost 68 points down, and the main culprit for the entire market coming down is Bank Nifty. If you check the candle pattern which has been formed today is also not good, and if I convert this daily time frame chart into a weekly time frame, once again just like last week we have a candle which is getting formed, which is clearly sharing that there is some sort of selling pressure coming up at 18,790, 18,780 levels. Although today is not the completion of the week, which will be tomorrow, but the way candles are being formed, it is not a good sign. Now, as soon as the market starts coming down, as a trader, we will certainly start looking where are the initial supports. The initial supports, according to me, in the hourly time frame chart is first this particular gap. Not a very strong support according to me, but still it is a support. And if you check properly in the daily time frame chart, the level is 18,610 or 615, and this entire band, I should say, from 18,645 to 18,623. So this is an entire support band, you can say, from the level of 18,645 to 1800 and 610. This entire band is a small support for Nifty spot. Until and unless Nifty spot is above this, it will be difficult for index to correct further. But in case if we close below 18,620 or 18,610, then we could fall below further to 18,550 or maybe even 18,510. All right. Now let's go and have a look at the Bank Nifty charts. Now, if you remember my previous video, I had clearly been sharing that in case if Nifty, Bank Nifty wants to go higher, it will have to surpass this particular level. Now, just previous video, and the level was 44,236. All right, or 44,240. What is the high over here on 14 Jan? The high over here is clearly visible at 1800, 44,212. Right. So this clearly means that this particular level has worked as a tremendous resistance. And I had also mentioned with and shared with all of you that once this particular candle is broken and we have a red candle closing below this level, we will be seeing a pretty good downfall in the Bank Nifty. So if you check from this particular level, in fact, from 43,758, we have corrected till 43,400. So a very good trendy day for a Bank Nifty trader. Now, what is the course of action ahead? The trend in the daily time frame chart seems to be flat. Neither it is up, neither it is down. And in the hourly time frame chart, it seems that the trend is down. The RSI is also oversold. And the way the prices have collapsed today, there is a decent possibility that probably tomorrow there could be some sort of pullback, and that pullback might find some sort of resistance somewhere over here around 43,730 or maybe a little bit even higher. This particular pullback probably may not be sustained, and once that selling starts, the next level to be tested in Bank Nifty could be around 43,148. Now, all of us need to understand that the way market is moving right now, it is a perfect example that index management is happening. If you check a few of the large caps, especially Reliance Industries, the way it is moving, it was trying to support Nifty. And if you check in today, what has happened is Bank Nifty has fallen more in comparison to the Nifty, right? So what are the sectoral indices one need to concentrate on? First is pharma. You need to find stocks in pharma that haven't given a very decent up move currently, and one of those stocks is Sun Pharma. Currently, it has given a large move on the upside. Now it is consolidating. Once this consolidation is over, and then if it gives a decent breakout on the upside in the shorter term time frame charts, this stock should not be missed. And selective IT stocks, not all the stocks, because many of the stocks in IT, if you just have a look at Infosys, it is completely lackluster, But there are few pocket of stocks, like one stock is Persistent Systems. I had been sharing this stock since last 3-4 days. Yes, it did move on the upside, but due to this particular gap over here, it has faced some selling pressure. It has come down over here, but till the time it doesn't go below 47.60 or 47.80, there is a decent chance that the stock might go higher. And if you remember, I had been sharing my positive view on Ashok Leyland. The trend has been almost very nice, and the stock has tested somewhere around 159, 159.25. There's an inverted hammer. So you need to start trailing your stop losses as soon as possible. There was one more stock which I'd shared with all of you, which was L&T Financial Services, Technology Services, I'm sorry. This was a IT stock. It gave a breakout, but it didn't sustain. And possibly the positive view which was created in this stock has been negated right now. All right. So overall, I should say markets are not looking very good as of now. There will be sectors, there will be stocks which can outperform, but you'll have to find those sectors. According to me, it could be selected pharma stocks and even selective IT stocks. If you just jump in all the IT stocks or all the pharma stocks, it's not going to work. You'll have to be very precise and stock specific. All right. So I hope this video has helped you to understand how markets can move in the next 1 or 2 days. If you find this video valuable, try to share it with other traders also. Trade well, stay safe.